What's up, Libra? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. We are going to check in with the person on your mind and see their current feelings for you, their intentions, their actions, and their view of you. So let's get it started and see what you need to know around this time, especially with this second eclipse that we're having. Let's see. Ooh. Seeing crazy energies flying out and a lot of major arcana. So something major is shifting, okay? Whew. I feel the overwhelming energies of this individual. Absolutely. We got the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Magician. So this may have been someone that was constantly trying to gain control, okay? Like they're gaining control by... How do I say that? Like they've been trying to gain the control constantly, and they're doing it on a mental space, on a mental space is what I'm getting. And right now, I think that this eclipse is kind of like triggering them to understand that they are obsessively trying to control this situation. I feel like they've been trying to keep themselves a little bit aloof, or like sometimes even like manipulating you or confusing you in some sort of sense. And now around this time, they're starting to realize, like, man, they got it bad. Like that's what I'm hearing. Like, actually, like you got it bad. That's what I'm getting. This person has got it bad, and they don't know what to do with all these feelings. They don't know how to come forward. They're obsessively trying to control either the outcome or you in a situation here. And they feel very, very attracted here. Like this bond is very compelling to them. Compelling to them? Is that the right word? They've tried their best, though. They really tried their best. But it's like, it's not working anymore. It's like their karmic patterns are being revealed. So they could be like overly jealous. Like there is a sense of like them wanting you to constantly only choose them above everything. Like they have this energy of like, you're mine and only mine and nobody can have you. There is some sort of jealousy here that is about to be exposed through their behavior. Okay, the King of Wands is a behavioral type of energy, is an archetype that really demonstrates things. So if they demonstrate the devil, then they demonstrate some sort of karmic wound or karmic cycle, which has to do with obsession, jealousy, control, manipulation. Okay. Whew, that was a mouthful for just the start of the reading. What are their intentions? Well, first thing that I'm getting here is that they're intending to keep their emotional feelings intact when it comes to this connection. Like they're trying to be as logical as possible approaching this. However, it's like the feelings are taking over here. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Right? So many cards come up. Like this is too many. Seriously, too many cards. Okay, so if they are in the feelings of the king and their intentions are the queens, then I'm lost. I'm really lost in this spread. It feels like there is a standstill here, right? Like there's some sort of lack of movement. Okay, like this is someone that keeps on sitting on their throne, keeps on putting the priority into the work, keeps on sending you indirect messages here with that magician, right? Like trying to manipulate some sort of feeling, but trying to kind of like behave as if they have it all in control. Whereas with the devil, it seems like they are obsessively thinking about you, right? So in their intentions, they actually want you to kind of like chase them, to pursue them. Okay, like that's kind of like what I'm getting. They know that there is no like, this feels like a no communication type of energy because they're intending to come forward with a new opportunity to open up the communication. Yet, however, what I do feel is that they are trying to persuade you on a more intimate level. Okay, like they want intimate um, communication. So it could be like very action oriented in that sense. Or they may be trying to seduce you. Okay, that's the devil with the king of wands. So they're trying to seduce you. And they know that you will be probably blocking that with the Queen of Swords. You're like, okay, is that the way that you like? This is like a night message that comes in, like, you know, like in the middle of the night, like, hey, I've been thinking about you, or like they are trying to instigate, like instigate something on a sensual base. Okay, like they want to lure you in. This is someone that's trying to, um, yeah, Knight of Wands. They don't know how else to get your attention. This is quite insecure energy. Eight of Swords. They are heavily fantasizing and thinking about you. This is a player, okay? Like that's why you're being quite cold. They know that if they would approach you in that sense, they're going to get like a harsh message back. Like, what do you think? You know, that's the type of energy with that Queen of Swords. Okay. Their view of you. Let's see how they really view you, because you may feel like, well, they just want the goodies, right? They just want one thing. They come off quite eager to that. How they view you. Oh. Okay. Six of Wands, Four of Swords. So they know that you're getting attention elsewhere. Okay. They're like, I know Libra. I know how they move. I know that if they are silent, they are getting some sort of attention elsewhere. So they feel like you're not engaged with them. You're not, you know, clickbaiting them in some sort of way. They just know that if you are not communicating, then that means that you are getting some sort of success elsewhere. So that's how they view you. They know that you are unreachable or someone that gets to be in the high like spotlights here, someone that gets a lot of respect from your environment. Okay, Six of Pentacles and the Chariot, Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So what type of messy situation are you in, Libra? They see you as someone that's been putting in a lot of effort, though. Like, you're not just someone that likes to receive. Like, you're also like a doer. You're also like a giver. You're very generous. All right. But once you stop giving, you really move forward. So they are probably confused or like stuck, like, okay, if she's not giving or if he's not giving, then he's probably or she's probably giving to something else or someone else, and they've left me behind. So they're kind of like out of control in their mind right now. Like, did Libra really leave me behind? Is there someone else involved? And this could actually awaken a lot of insecurities or fears within them that could be making them feel like you are cheating or you have been deceiving them or you were never honest. Okay, and this could actually trigger them to say something that could be quite damaging, right? Like they could be trying to and actually maybe this is how they view you, like someone that does not tolerate any bullshit, someone that sees through the disguise, sees through deception, and you immediately like pinpoint it. Like, that's what they view. That's how they view you. Someone that does really pinpoint out a player. Someone that is not honest. What's their next actions? Oof, the Three of Swords. Next actions for... Okay. Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, and then we have the Two of Swords here. We have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands here as well. So there is a tug of war here. I'm not going to lie. There's a huge tug of war here. Like, one part of them is just like, okay, let's keep it the way it is. It's a heartbreak. We need to get over it. But the other side of them is like, but I'm not done investing. I still feel like a deep connection here. They want to start afresh. They want to communicate, but their fears are really holding them back, really trying to avoid doing what's necessary. If they could only kind of like come forward as that King of Pentacles, things would be actually resolved. However, their fears are holding them back. They fear that you're already moved on. Okay, the Three of Swords is them already expecting that they're going to have like this heartbreaking moment where you say like, well, I already moved on, right? So they already anticipate of you saying like, I'm not interested in this. I have already moved on. Like, I'm done with this. And that's kind of like what's holding them back. Your energy towards them, well, you're open to communicate. You're open to work together with them. If only they knew, like, seriously, if only they knew. They don't know. They just expect the worst, right? But it has a legit reason, because it looks like there were a lot of cultural differences, religious differences, or spiritual differences. Okay, there were a lot of challenges within this relationship that are causing the both of you to go through changes. Okay, something is transforming, and you may be expecting this person to also transform with you, right? Because the Hierophant and the Death card, we like together, just kind of like tells me that there was some sort of cultural difference, or like I said, like any type of difference that was causing the both of you to not be on the same page, and you're ready to let that go, but you're not sure that they are ready to let that go. Now, I do see that you are actually open for going into the debate with them, to work towards the goal, to work towards the commitment here. But with the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles actually indicate that you still have a strong desire to build this, and that you are ready to adapt to their cultural differences, or religious differences, or whatever the difference is that kept you both apart. You're ready to let that go and to work on it. However, you want to see what they put on the table. Like, right? Like, that's what I'm picking on. It's like, should you be the only one that makes the effort to change, or should the change be from both ends? And right now you feel like, well, I can do that change, but what are they going to change? What's the outcome here? You both are still unhappy, but there is a possibility for the both of you to find happiness here. But someone needs to walk away from an old structure. That's the Hierophant, some sort of hierarchy. Someone needs to walk away from an old structure here. And I feel like you've already done the work. You've already walked away, but they haven't. For them, it's like still a very heavy burden, right? Like, they can't just like walk away. It's like a parental thing. It's like a cultural thing. It's something bigger than them, right? So they are not ready to walk away. So this feels like, in the most simple way, it's like one person needs to only marry their background, and you're not their background, and they are still not ready to have that conflict with their parents or with their cultural environment, right? So they're still like, oh, I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a huge possibility for the both of you to have a happy relationship, but that would cost them another emotional departure. So it's like their background may have forced them to make a decision. And so it's like it's either you or them, and the cost of losing all of it against you is too much for them. However, I do feel like they're not, like, these are just people that are probably, yeah, projecting a lot of things on you, right? Like, oh, well, these type of people will always cheat, right? Like, that's what they are being programmed, and that's what they are projecting on you. That's why they view you as someone, as in like, well, they will cheat anyway. They will not be loyal, or they will be this and they will be that. These are all projections. So don't buy into that. Wow. That's a heavy one. Did not see that one coming, but I hope that this helped for whomever this reading was for, and I catch you in the next one. Take care.